Hi, everyone. Welcome to the interview for The Art of Connection. I have with me today Orly Amor. She is one of our author contributors in our upcoming book that is coming out on February 17th of 2021. My name is Shawn Jones, and I am the CEO of the iNaturepreneur Network. So welcome today, Orly. Super excited to be able to have this interview with you.
Well, thank you for having me, Shawn. I'm really excited.
So Orly, share with us a little bit about who you are and what you're doing to change the world.
Well, thank you for asking me that question. I love that question. My name is Orly Amor, and I am a business coach for public speakers. And 10 years ago, I started a mission to impact the lives of 200 million people around the planet by 2025. And the way I was going to do that is by helping speakers, entrepreneurs, to get out there and spread their message through public speaking. So I'm the only one in the world that guarantees they'll make 150K in their first year of public speaking. And that's the only reason I got into it, so that they can not only share their message, but let me know how many people they're impacting, so we can count that to the 200 million by 2025. And we're at 103 million now. So we're really excited about the numbers.
Well, congratulations. I mean, definitely a pat on the back for your accomplishments. I mean, you set your goals out and you're achieving them. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, Orly, is this your first book that you have been a part of, or have you released any of your own books?
Yes, absolutely. Well, it's not my first book. I have released many books, and I've been a part of other anthology books. And so, yes, I have been a published author, an international bestseller, and bestseller multiple times. So I love this opportunity, and thank you for that as well.
You're welcome. So as a published author, we all have our one top favorite book that it just resonates with us. What is your favorite book that you have published so far?
My personal book that I've published, well, there's two of them because they're in different genres, but the first one was my Mindset Mastery book, The 12 Powers We Hold Within. It was the first time I got to share my personal story in a book, which was, like some of us are scared to share our personal stories, but I think we should all do that because we're impacting lives. And the second one was in the genre of helping speakers know why they need to be in this industry. And it's public speakers, you're not all that. 12 reasons why event planners won't hire you. It was kind of a reason to share what I've learned from 3,400 event planners that pay speakers that I've interviewed for that book. So they're very, very different, but they are still my favorite books.
I love it. So what inspired you to be a contributing author in The Art of Connection?
Well, your darling, co-partner is, Robert is just an amazing person. And when he said, "Hey, would you do this?" I said yes. Like, it's some people you just say yes without even knowing what you're getting into, but because their mission is just as great. You want to be a part of other people's mission in life, which is to impact people's lives. And I think we're all here for a purpose and a reason, and why not contribute to other people's dreams and missions while living your own? And so for me, that's what it was. It's a no-brainer. It's like, let's do this, so I'm here.
I love it. Well, I know Robert was super excited to have you part of the book. Now, Orly, I want to share my favorite quote because I know you've written a couple of quotes for this book, but my favorite one that really resonated is to have a personal vision and mission is far greater than having a business vision and vision. Personal is a direct link to your core values, whereas business may fluctuate with economic and political influences. It really does make you stop and think, what was going through your mind when you wrote this quote?
Many things were happening at the same time, and I was questioning myself on what to contribute to this book, because a lot of people contribute their own story or their own influence, and I really wanted it to be much broader, but also bring the reader to think deeper. We all want to have a business, and everybody out there that ever owned a business or a business coach is teaching us to have a vision and a mission for our business, which that does fluctuate with time because there is nothing we have control of. But we do have control over our mindset. We do have control over our core values. And that is something no one can take away from us, and no one can actually control but us. And for me, that is something that actually made me successful in business, in life, in relationships with other people, and building amazing relationships throughout the world. I mean, when I tell people my database, my personal database is 140,000 people, they're like, what? How did you do that? And I say, well, that's because I build strong relationships according to my core values, which is integrity. And that integrity is something that nobody can give you. Authenticity is something that nobody can give you. Charisma, nobody can give you. Personality, nobody can give you. Those are things that you need to have, or that's it. You do not, you can buy them, you cannot acquire them, you can't even be taught to have those things. You just have to have them. And so for me, that was a big aha moment and a no-brainer of what I should share.
Absolutely. Orly, for those that are watching that are entrepreneurs, what is one little nugget of advice that you can provide?
Stay focused and stay on course. Stay in your lane. It's like, I think people are tired of hearing me say that. Stay in your lane, because, I get a lot of advice from a lot of people. And if you do ask advice from 10 people, you're going to get 10 different opinions. That's the problem. But if you stay in your lane and your conviction, you can have knowledge, but you don't have to be inundated. And you know in your gut, follow your gut. That would be my number one. Stay in your lane, but follow your gut. It'll never fail you, ever, 100%. That's the one nugget. Yeah.
I always blame my gut feeling. I always blame on my red hair. It's just a redhead thing. So Orly, how can somebody get a hold of you if they want to learn more about the meaning behind your quotes, or even better yet, your business?
OrlyAmor.com, OrlyAmor, simple 8 letters.com. And they can go on my website. I am on LinkedIn, Facebook, everywhere, Instagram, just I am Orly Amor. And they can also literally cell phone me, which is 917-515-6803. Literally just text me, call me. I am really available.
I love it. Orly, I love it. Orly, thank you so much for being part of the Art of Connection book, for being in this interview and sharing your knowledge with all of us. For those that are watching, if you're interested in where you can get your copy of the upcoming Art of Connection book, feel free to reach out to us at inetrapreneur.com. Or you can go to our website for the book, which is 365networkingquotes.com. Thank you so much, Orly, for joining us.
Thank you.